Why are clean lies in golf bunkers harder to hit? Imagine standing in a bunker, eyeing that ball sitting perfectly on top of the sand, not buried at all. It looks simple, but hitting it cleanly is often more challenging than it seems. When the ball is resting on the surface of the sand without any sand covering it, it changes everything about how you approach the shot. Normally, in bunker shots, players dig behind the ball to splash sand and lift it out. But with a clean lie, you need to strike the ball directly on top, which demands a different technique. The main challenge is controlling the club's angle of attack. You want to hit the ball first without digging too deep into the sand. If you hit too far behind the ball, the club digs excessively and you lose control. If you hit too far ahead, the ball might top or run along the surface. This small margin for error makes clean lies tricky. For men and women golf professionals, this means adjusting their swing mechanics. They often open the club face slightly to add loft and help lift the ball out smoothly. They also use a steeper swing path to make sure the club enters the sand at the right angle, just behind the ball. This helps prevent the club from bouncing off the surface or skidding, especially if the sand is firmer or softer than expected. The texture and firmness of the sand play a big role. Firmer sand can cause the club to bounce or skid, making it harder to control distance and trajectory. Softer sand might still cause the club to dig unexpectedly, especially if the player is not precise with their swing. Professionals constantly read the sand conditions and adjust their technique accordingly. Developing feel and confidence in these shots is essential. They practice different bunker shots regularly to get a sense of how the sand reacts and to fine-tune their swing. This helps them hit clean lies more consistently, even when conditions vary. In essence, hitting a clean lie in a bunker is harder because the ball sits directly on the surface, requiring precise contact and control. It tests a golfer's ability to adjust their swing mechanics and read the sand. This shot demands finesse, good judgment, and confidence to execute well. That's why it's often more difficult than a typical bunker shot where the ball is buried or partially buried in the sand.